Hi everybody, it's Gypsy Wolf. Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm really excited to put out another video this quickly. And it's one that I know you guys are going to be very excited to see because it is a form of a curse, in a way. This spell is designed for someone that's bothering you, in any capacity. And anything they try to throw at you is going to bounce off you and go right back to them. So the worse they try to treat you, the worse their life is going to become. And that is the beauty of magic. These are the types of curses that I prefer to do because I don't think it's right to just go around cursing people. This way, they don't do anything wrong to me, nothing bad will happen to them. Okay, so I'm comfortable sharing this with you. What's great about this spell is you don't need any herbs or oils, and I guarantee you probably have everything in your home, and it's really easy to put together. Okay, now I got the idea for this spell from this amazing book, Hoodoo Cleansing and Protection Magic by Miss Aida. I have another one of her books, and I really love her books because they're straight to the point. There's no fluff. She gets right to it. And a lot of her things are very simple, which is awesome. Which is one of the reasons I chose this spell to show you guys. It's very simple. Okay, the items that you're going to need for this spell: a box, any type of empty box, okay? I'm just for, this video, just gonna use this little cardboard box, okay? You will need some duct tape. I think everybody's got an empty box and some duct tape in their home, right? Am I right? You will need a little bowl or whatever of either holy water or blessed water, whatever is comfortable to you. Now this one is not optional at all because some of you might ask. I already know some of you are going to ask. You need a picture of your target. Don't you love my artwork? Oh, it's beautiful. So beautiful. You need a picture of your target looking directly into the camera lens, and they cannot be wearing any sunglasses, okay? A name will not do. It has to be a picture where the person is looking into the lens. If you cannot get your hands on that, this spell is not for you. I'm sorry. Okay, enough of that. Then you are also going to need 6 crafting mirrors. Now, the book said to get 2-inch ones, but you have to fit 6 in the box. How big is this box supposed to be? And anyway, I got a little confused as to how she wanted them affixed into the box. So what I did is I grabbed off of Amazon this large bag of little mirrors that are sticky on the back, and there are circles, squares, and hearts in here. I think I got this bag of like 100 for maybe $5. They're not the shiniest, they're best of quality, but they will do the trick, okay? So 6 crafting mirrors, and the size depends on the size of your box. Now, if you do have something like a coffin box, I would highly recommend using it. But I just stocked up on these during the holidays from the Dollar Tree, and I don't expect anybody to have that. Okay. All right, I think that's all we need. So, and you may need a pair of scissors. All right, so here's what we do first. We take the picture of our target, and then we dip our fingers. I'm trying to get comfortable here, guys. Sorry, because I'm on the floor. And like I said, don't mind the floor. We pulled up carpeting, and we haven't been able to get new carpenters to put new carpet down. So yeah, everything's a mess right now, but it's okay. All right, so we take our picture, we dip our fingers into our holy water or baptized water. And here's how I'm going to say it. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost, I now baptize you in the name of target's name. Okay, now, if you're not comfortable saying that using the Holy Trinity, baptize it or, whatever, however you feel comfortable, okay? So we are going to set that aside for now and put together the box. Oof. I'm getting old because I can't even sit on the floor without getting sore. So, okay, basically what we're going to be doing with the duct tape is making a cross inside with our duct tape. So that's what I'm going to be doing. At least that's what the book tells me to do. Alrighty, and I am going to use scissors because it's a little easier for me. Let me kind of try and make sure that fits. I hope you guys can see. Can you see? The lighting is not that great in here. I'll show you in a second. Alrighty. It's very sticky, so it's not the easiest thing in the world. Give me a second. Alright. And I'm also not the craftiest of people. But guys, it does not need to be perfect, I promise you. Okay, it's the symbolism behind it. We are crossing this person. Okay, that's the symbolism behind it. We are crossing them. Alright, so here's the first piece. See, it's got bubbles. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Then we're going to take another piece. Into the other part of the cross. And again, I will show you what that looks like as soon as I'm done. Just place that in here. Because even though, you know, I mean, I'm not Christian, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are not, the cross means many things, like crossing somebody, afflicting them in a negative way. All right, so it's gonna look something like that. Very beautiful, huh? Okay, so now what we are going to do, if you cannot get the mirrors with the little sticky backs, you can just use glue. That's perfectly fine, okay? You will start by placing one of the mirrors in the very center. Let me see if I can get a little closer to you guys here. I'm gonna put one in the center, like so. Because, well, I'll tell you in a minute. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Now, once we start at the center, we're gonna go on all the sides, like a cross again, okay? So, here. You just do them all real quick and then you'll see what the end result looks like. I'm trying to save some time in the video so you guys aren't sitting here forever. Okay. So, we have one in the center. One on all sides. Then, on the top of your box, you're going to place another one. Because we want all the reflection, all that negativity to go back to them, okay? So we're basically showing them the ugly that they are, the evil that they are by doing this. And like I said, you can use glue, not a big deal. Okay, now, what does Miss Aida say to do next? I just want to make sure. Oh, okay, right. So now, we take the picture, okay? Now, I am going to be performing this, this spell with one of my coffin boxes very, very soon, and I cannot wait to give you the results. But what you want to do is focus. You want to look into this person's eyes and really, really focus in. Feel like you're connecting with them it's best to do this type of work at night when they are asleep. Or if they sleep during the day, whenever they are asleep, you want to get into their mind. Imagine that you are getting into their mind through their eyes. And then you want to say, whatever you are and whatever you do will bounce back to you. Now, that's just what it says in the book to do. And you say that as you're looking into the eyes of this person and focusing, putting in all that justified anger. Think about all the bad they've done to you. All that evil eyes are throwing at you. You know, it depends on your situation. But just think about all that negativity that they give to you. And think about having like a force field around you. When they throw those jabs at you, it literally bounces off and hits them like an arrow. That's what you want to do. Then you place your picture inside the box. And then you close the box. And now, so all the mirrors are all around it. We've crossed this person. Anything they do, it's going to reflect right onto them. Now, the last step. We take our duct tape again. Give me a second to find. Yeah, here we go. And you know, you could use twine or whatever for this last part, but I'm just gonna keep going with my duct tape. You want to tape this bad boy up so the light of day does not see it. If I can get it. So you're just going to be going around it, around the box. Okay, this way the box cannot open. And you go around it as many times as you feel you need to. Okay. Alright, so I got all the sides here. So I'm going to cut that off. Okay, so there are all the sides, and then I'm going to go around it too. We're not playing around here. This is so this person cannot get out of this binding, of this spell. They messed up one too many times, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever had that person who's like, this is enough, I have had it. I am now doing what needs to be done, because some people just deserve this. I go around it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I just decided to do this video very last minute. Didn't really plan out, you know, the aesthetics of it and make sure you guys could see me perfectly clear, but I'm doing my best. Now, very quickly, I showed you in my last video how to make protection powder. Please use that in some way, or a protective candle that you have blessed that you use, white or black, whenever you're doing any type of spell work, especially darker works. Now, this is not super dark, but it's not super fluffy either. This is not meant to look pretty. It's not, okay? This person's not getting out of here. This spell is sealed. It is done. All right? So, now, in the book, it says to put it in the back of your freezer. Now, freezer spells are not always permanent, so I didn't like that idea. Also, if you're in the witchy closet, that might be difficult. You know, if you're sharing a freezer with somebody. Like, even for me, even though I'm not in the witchy closet with the people I live with, it's still going to be like, hey, why is there a weird looking box, or a coffin box, should I say, in the back of our freezer? So my suggestion would be, I know it's cold in a lot of parts of the world, like especially where I live too. I would suggest burying it in a very ugly, sad, desolate place. If you're new to the craft, I would not suggest going to a graveyard. That you need to learn about that first. So, just like I said, a sad, desolate place. I wouldn't throw it in a yucky pond or anything like that, because your box will probably be made out of cardboard and it will eventually disintegrate, and therefore the spell will disintegrate. So we don't want that. If you absolutely can't do, you know, the burying, I guess you could put it in a dumpster, but I really think it would be worth your time to, even if you have to take a walk, you know, say you're under driving age. If you have somewhere that's, you know, kind of lonely and desolate where you live, you know, take a little backpack, a little shovel, and bury it. That's what I would personally do. But again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this spell. Anybody that is really messing with you, I would really recommend that you try this. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next time. Whew, can't wait to get off of this floor. As always guys, blessed be.